whole section.
Okay, so we've made this little hump over, and this is in fact now Greenbelt PVC pipe. Okay, and here's our drop into the actual city and the street. So this has all been replaced and updated by the city or their contracted workers. So we have all new pipe leading up to here, where again this is the end of the homeowner's line, where it actually jumps into the city's big pipe in the street. So we're going to go ahead and back up through this Greenbelt PVC pipe here and come back to the transition that we paused the recording at. Okay, that is our T-junction right here. This is the property line clean out that's right at the edge of the sidewalk next to the retaining wall. And as we back up, this was the little hub we had trouble getting over at first. It's a transition fitting. So again, that goes from clay back into the plastic pipe, and it's right where this is transitioning from this horizontal line that we just left. Now we're going to be coming back up vertically here at about a 45-degree angle. And so same thing, we have a pipe here that's offset. So same thing, you can see the actual wall of the pipe, the thickness. You can see the little water that's sitting in there and constantly pooling and never drains out because of the misalignment of those two sections. Based on where this is at, with the speed of it being a vertical pipe transitioning, it should have pretty good flow. Things shouldn't bind up there. What's more of a concern over time with this is that it's clay pipe, and anything that's offset may not have a good joint and connection anymore that's sealed very well, and roots especially can get in there relatively easily through this type of clay pipe as well as this type of offset. So here we're coming out of that 45-degree angled vertical pipe. We have another T-junction, so there might be another possible buried clean out on that side there before the city's clean out. May not be brought to surface though. So you can see here even the clay pipe, you can see the shinier part of the pipe on the top. It's not aligned really well on almost every one of the junctions of this clay pipe. And the clay pipe comes in small 4-foot sections, unfortunately. It's the longest they ever made it. So that's why we're having these joints very often. So same thing here. We have another offset pipe. We have a little pooling of water. This is a horizontal line. So this is completely offset, so this can snag, hold, and catch heavy material, feces, heavier paper products, and build up in the line. So you never want to see this, of course, especially on the bottom of the pipe, from one junction to the next. This is the really bad offset as well that has, looks like some probable debris or possibly even some roots going around there. It looks like it might be some paper products stuck around there. It's really hard to tell, but Some of it could just be little lines of small roots, and then built up with lots of feces and paper debris. But this is obviously a huge concern right here. This one also needs a definitive repair or be dug down to correct this. And the other little offset right before it. It's one small, one little 1 foot section of pipe there. So same thing here, another offset. This one's also at the bottom of the pipe. That's where we have the little pooling of water just sitting there collecting. Can hold and grab things up. And here again, another little offset to the pipe, not a clean transition from one pipe to the next. Same thing here. Again, that's our transition back to our cast iron pipe right here. Where we have some of that heavier buildup and pitted debris on the side bottom of the walls of the pipe. And here's our transition back to the ABS pipe here. Just connects some drains from the house, and then we come right out here to the clean out access again here. So that concludes this recording. We're going to go ahead and go back into the line, and we'll note on our paperwork the depth and location of all the offsets of the clay pipe.